all the Latinas. The goth ones, the cowboy boot-wearing ones, the crazy ones. I don't care. I see a Latina bitch with white or black toes, and I start acting like a damn dog. Anyway, this song going dummy hard. Turn this shit the fuck up.
That's a fine sword.
Wish you could fuck on me, double up on me. I'll take your money. I bet you wanna come with me. Jump on me. I bet you wanna come on me. I got you feeling so funny.
死んでしまうぞ教授の鬼になると言え。お前は選ばれし強き者なのだ。
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue, I'm built the same as it was in this world. It's just us.
When Douma was young, he was a boy that might not have even had a name, as he was immediately treated differently from others after his birth. Douma's parents took advantage of the fact that he was born with white hair and rainbow-colored eyes as a sign that he was sent from above, so they started a cult in their town that quickly amassed followers, despite the fact that Douma himself knew that he'd never heard the voices of gods. Eventually, his parents take each other out in a hateful argument, leaving him to be the leader of the Eternal Paradise cult. But when Douma turns 20, Muzan comes to investigate the group, finding Douma with thousands of skulls that he's dusting and keeping clean to keep his members with him. And Muzan turns Douma into a demon. Douma feels true happiness here for the first time as he gives Muzan the top spot in his group, but it's important to note that Muzan really didn't like Douma at all.
Because of his beautiful, rainbow-colored eyes and pure white hair, Douma was seen as a supernatural being since birth, and is groomed into the religious leader of the Paradise Faith cult, a position he maintains to the present day. When he was still a child, his mother had a mental breakdown and stabbed his father to death for having numerous affairs with other female cult disciples. She committed suicide immediately afterwards by poisoning herself to death. However, despite these series of grueling events happening right in front of him, Douma only felt annoyed by the bloody mess created in the aftermath and was disgusted by the pungent smell of blood. He simply wanted to air out the room before the stench permanently stuck to the furniture.
I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a
Sorry, I'm sorry. Psych. By the way, you've been uninvited, 'cause I
not a little red man with horns and a tail. He can be beautiful, because he's a fallen angel, and he used to be God's favorite.
So broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June.
Tell me what to do to make it all feel better. Maybe it's a cruel joke on me. Whatever. Just means there's way more cake for me forever.
Woke up in the party, motherfuckers better move. If a motherfucker try me, I'ma put him on the news. I don't want no fucking bitch. I came in the club, ayy.
My own since I jumped up off the post. You ain't know, now you know, nigga. I take 4-4, nigga.
Now it's being
doesn't come to those who are born strongest, or fastest, or smartest. No, it comes to those who will do anything to achieve it.
Begging her, she for the team.
Back it up, get it. You got that big old thing. Back it up, get it. You got that big old thing. Back it up. 技術人殺魚輪鱗によって自由自在だ予測は不可能お前はどのように料理してやろうか
おしまいだ。
おぼろ。
見つけた。いない。奴はどこへ行った。これはまるで切られた。
おしまいだね。さようなら。
あってはならぬことだ。おぞましい下等生物めが、貴様ら100人の命より私の方が価値がある。
早く地獄に行ってくれないかな。
How did Gyokko become a demon? As a human, Gyokko was quite a strange kid. His village heavily disliked him for collecting fish carcasses. And on top of that, his parents mysteriously disappeared on a fishing trip, only to be found later drowned in their bodies as figures. While traumatic, Gyokko was fascinated how his parents' bodies looked. And as a result, the village made fun of Gyokko and distanced themselves. That is, until Gyokko had enough. In response to the constant torment, he took a kid's life who teased him. And like his blood demon art, stuffed him into a jar. But in a rage, the child's parents retaliated by stabbing Gyokko and left him to perish until Muzan found him days later. Now officially a demon, Gyokko despised all living things, ate children, and modified his body in ways that resembled how his parents were found.
Let me get my tens. This grand prize is mine, and I'll be damned if I don't get it.
As a human, Hantengu spent his entire life ever since childhood as the biggest liar there ever was, and the person that he lied to the most was himself. Being a massive thief and frequent murderer, in his mind he twisted any situation he was in to make himself the victim, because he liked making other people pity him while making them look bad for doing something they didn't do. Eventually, this would get Hantengu ran out of town, so to survive he had to change his identity between cities, and he did this for so long that he eventually forgot what the truth was. During this process, Hantengu would get married, but when he'd get caught cheating, he'd end the life of his wife and children and completely start all over in a new town, until the age of 86, when he was caught and set to be executed. However, Muzan found the man and instead decided to save him by turning him into Upper Moon 4, allowing Hantengu to break himself free and slay his captors.